to achieve myself very. Am I audible totally? Okay. Our Param Pujya Gurudev, that coming 9 sets of slokas have named total vigilance its price. What does it mean? Now we have entirely in few days discussed how jeevanmukta is possible, how liberation is possible in this very life. What is the ultimatum of that sadhana is jeevanmukta, freedom while living. Then anybody can think in that way. Because, peculiar thinking process comes in our mind. That, do that, why we will do this, why we will do that. Now at the time of satsang, they may not come. But when you start thinking according to our samskara and vasanas, the question comes. You have to know how to deal with your own question. Acharya is there. I can remember my things and I can share you. It's a negative side of me, but can help you to grow. I used to think a lot and used to question. With my questions, a lot of brahmacharis and swamis used to get benefited. Complicated questions. Once my acharya called me in his room. But I am really very happy for your question. Your questions make me studying, make me knowing all the other things, and other people gets benefited. But do you get the same benefit? Or your mind always remains in what the next questions you may ask. Sukshma ahankara comes. That how typical question I can come. Do. Your intention is not to make me in that situation. Your intention is to know. But before that, the subtle thing is, your intention is questioning. Have you ever thought who is raising the questions? One part of your mind is always disturbing you not to do that. Not to go for the conducive way. So, first you have to know to deal with your questions. Before coming to your acharya, you should fight with it left and right, with the light of Vedanta. Whatever you have studied, it's enough to deal with your own questions. Then also, if you get defeated, then come or go to any knowledgeable person who deals with it. So the thing is, some may think that always Brahma Darshan is the ultimatum of jeevanmukta purusha. Samatvam, eka rasanubhuti. How a jeevanmukta purusha's lifestyle will be? That may be a question. We will chant 320. Drishyam pratitam pravilapayan san sanmatramananda ghanam vibhavayan samahitas san bahirantaram va kalannaitha sati karma bandhe. We will chant together. Drishyam pratitam pravilapayan san sanmatramananda ghanau vibhavayan samahitas san bahirantaram va kalam naitha sati karma bandhe. Causing the perceived universe, both external and internal, to vanish, and meditating upon the reality, the bliss embodied, one should pass one's time watchfully for any residual prarabdha. Bahihi antarva pratitam drishyam pravilapayan san ananda ghanam sat matram vibhavayan samahitasan karma bandhe sati kalam naitha. Beautiful. Bahihi antaramba pratitam. Whatever that person of realization in his inside or outside, we see anything else outside, then we think of it inside. Both the things happen many times simultaneously. At the time of anything else, at the time of purchasing vegetables, at the time of cooking, you just notice. That is the beauty, that you know how to notice your mind. Even now also you are listening to me. Your listening is external factor. Inside something going on. See whether it is one with the listening or not. Many times it never happens. That's why Sravanam doesn't work. So, Bahihi antaramba pratitam. For a man of realization, Suppose the water is there or light and very transparent glass. So, what about the glass outside of the glass and inside of the glass are same, as if it's a transparent wall. For a jeevanmukta Purush, there is a straight line. What about the darshanam? Outside and inside same. What does it mean? Doesn't he see the flat, the fan, the people? Yes, see. But I gave you the example of the sweet seller or the goldsmith. Whatever the design is, the goldsmith's first thought process, they are gold or not gold. Then, knowing verily that they are gold, then they discuss about the shape, about the price, about the weight, doing everything else. But knowing verily, this is gold only. In the sweet shop, you will see the same material is used for making all the sweets. Nowadays is different thing. Like nowadays fusions are there and more confusions. But olden days, simple kind of sweets we used to find. Different kind of sandesh and rasgulla, malai cham. Basic materials are same. The cooking procedure is something different and created some different shape and taste. So for a Brahmajnani, the same thing. Brahman. Gold. Gold ring, gold bangle, gold chain, gold. You just see, if you study Sri Ramakrishna's Vachanamrit, you will find after Samadhi, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, Momer Putul, Momer Gach, Momer Pakhi, Momer Badi. It's not like that. Mane, he wanted to express that samatva, that equanimity. Clear? That is the state of mind of a man of realization. So, vahihi antaram va pratitam drishyam pravilapayan san. Jitna drishya vastu hai, whatever the objects of perceiving through your five sense organs, maybe it is shape, maybe it is some sound, maybe it is some taste, maybe it is some touch, anything else. Prabilapayan. Where? Ananda ghanam sat matram vibhavayan. Everything gets dissolved into the Ananda Ghana Samudra. If the doll made out of salt and come to measure the ocean, what will happen? It will be dissolved. Likewise, all the drishya prapancha get dissolved into that ananda ghanam sat matram, and then vibhavayan samahita san. That is samadhi. Sammak adhayate. Mind is only in Ananda Swarup, Sat Swarup, Chit Swarup, Brahman. All the Drishya Prapancha is nothing but the expression of the same thing. जब वो दिख रहा है, then he is single pointed only. Maybe his eyes are closed, maybe his eyes are open. In 2004, I went to half Himalayas in a place. I have seen such a person. There was snowfall, heavy snowfall. I have seen one Mahatma is sitting on a rock where there was already snow. The snows were falling on him, and the person is smiling. His eyes were open and nothing else, as if nothing happened and he's enjoying everything else. So I understood that samadhi doesn't mean that the eyes will be closed. Samadhi happens for you also. You have not noticed. Many a times your eyes are closed. Maybe you are engrossed in your own thinking process. Maybe your children, grandchildren or anything else. बाहर दुनिया में कितना कुछ हो रहा है. Your eyes, and someone is talking to you, but you don't know. Then if someone knocks you, अरे कितने टाइम से बात कर रहा हूँ? Oh, tell me. That is also one kind of samadhi. But that samadhi, after that samadhi, will be merged into sorrow. Because the vishaya of samadhi is temporary and sorrow giving. But if you, at the same time, in the same manner, you know what is samadhi. That's why that discussion. If you just convert your thinking process, you just transcend your thinking process and the subject of thinking. This samadhi, which is written in the book, which really happens for a few people of realization, that is possible for you also. That is the vastu. Samahita san karma vandhe sati kalam naye tha. जितना दिन प्रारब्ध है उतना दिन शरीर रहेगा. बाकी शरीर रहे और गए. A lot of Brahmagnani doesn't get fire after the death. They have died in the jungle. Tigers have lifted them. They don't care. Body has been taken out, not me. I have heard from one Mahatma in Gangotri that he witnessed it, that one Mahatma was caught by a tiger. And when that tiger was just taking him, he did not protest. He was telling the same thing, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, and with a smiling face. It's a stage of thing that why we will not do pratikara, because then titiksha is not there. See, this is not for the common man. Huh? The most famous Mahatma in our country, he told, if anyone attacks us, we will be very happy to die without doing pratikara. No, it's not the common man's thing. It should not be the soldier's duty. This is who has taken one path of lifestyle, that we will live our life in this way. Then everything, that whether we are adhikari or not, then comes titiksha, sahanam sarva dukkhanam apratikara purva. Soldier will not. Soldier may listen to it, but he can't do his own duty because the paths are different. Man of realization can be a soldier. Maybe he will be the best soldier. Like, our Gurudev and all those things. As they have chalked out the ashrams and everything else, a samsari can't think in this way. ये तो संसार की काम है ना, कि as I will erect my house, my two sons, or one daughter, one son, or two daughters, how they will manage, how they will sail after my death, how they can do all those things we think. इतना सोचने के बाद भी, मरने के बाद भी और पहले भी कभी कभी बेच के फ्लैट बना देता है, एंड हम लोग बुर्बाग बन के सोचते हैं, अच्छा हम लोग तो, मैं तो ऐसे सोचे नहीं थे. And see the Mahatma's thinking, how they chalked out that ashram, how it is growing and carrying the ideas and ideologies. See, man of realization can be a great sannyasi, can be a great samsari, can be a great cricket player, can be a great soldier. Clear? Now, how that bilapayan is possible who are not the man of realization. सब लोग तो ब्रह्मज्ञानी एकदम बन नहीं गया. तो ब्रह्मज्ञानी का जो ये प्रोसेस है, ये बिलापयन, ये सारे वस्तु जो है ये ब्रह्मन है. What is the process? The best process have given in for this in Brihadaranya Upanishad. What is the process? Neti, 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 neti. Na iti, na iti, na. This is not, this is not, this is not. What is this? This is Brahman, this is Brahman, this is Brahman. And with understanding, not like a parrot, that one leg if you pull, Hare Krishna, and another leg if you pull, Hare Rama, without any understanding, then if you pull both the legs, don't expect that it will chant Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. It will scold you. Because understanding is not there, parroting is there. Our Brahman is the highest state of understanding, the basic substratum of everything else. Clear? All this can happen only when all the three factors, the vasanas, thoughts, and actions get eliminated. If, after all our efforts, the vasanas are not totally exhausted, then the balance that remains to trouble us is called destiny. Destiny means prarabdha karma. আমরা বলি না কপাল রে ভাই কপাল, prarabdha karma. This is very powerful. Each one will have to live out his prarabdha. When it is strong, it cannot be ended with self-effort. When it is strong, যখন जब प्रारब्ध कर्म बहुत strong होता है, कभी कभी देखेंगे जीवन में ऐसा तूफान आ जाता है ना, पुरुषार्थ से नहीं होता. Then we can feel our limitations. Then nothing is in our hand. कितना हर तरीका से कोशिश कर रहा हूं. This is very powerful. Each one will have to live out his prarabdha. When it is strong, it cannot be ended with self-effort. One may try one's best, yet vasanas will assert and insist on inducing their results. They have to be lived through and acted upon. There is no other goal. When we thus live through our prarabdha, what must be our strategy to go through it safely? Bring the least wear and tear to our spiritual dimensions which have been acquired by our sincere and long sadhana. Sadhana means prarthana, bhakti, shraddha, prem for the Lord. Actually, they are the immunity booster. They are the immunity booster. What is the immunity? What we eat every day after the class? That online people don't know. Each and every day, After the class, we eat here sprouted methi, sprouted chana, kacha amla, kacha haldi, or gur. This is our basic food Monday to Friday. उसके बाद कोई कुछ ले आए तो हो जाता है, और काली घाट की प्रसाद, नहीं तो लेक कालीवारी की प्रसाद, ये हमारा हर रोज का। और गुरुवार गुरुवार कुछ स्पेशल मिल जाता है गुरु कृपा में। तो हर वक्त ना पुरुषार्थ से नहीं होता। वन नाइस एग्जाम्पल आई कैन गिव यू। You know the lighter by which that incense stick or cigarette is lit? Have you seen ever? That round shape, it comes. You just drop it into the water. कभी कभी हो जाता है ना, এই রে পড়ে গেল। Then you do, it will not lit. Have you experimented it ever? Try कर सकते हैं। Then एक अच्छा वाला लाइटर लीजिए, उसको जलाइए, और भीगा हुआ लाइटर को जस्ट क्लिक कीजिए, you will find it will start burning. What does it mean? ওরে একা যদি না পারিস মন, রাম প্রসাদকে সঙ্গে নে না। When your purushartha fails, take the help of your acharya, take the help of your Lord, take the help of your prarthana, take the help of your shastra. When purushartha is failed, actually many times it happens. Clear? In case an individual, even after years of sadhana, considers this pluralistic phenomenal world as true, he is still a seeker and not a perfected one. Then he must go through it all, constantly remembering the Lord. To encourage others and to sustain himself, let him keep smiling. Even through the most gruesome experiences, thus let him spend his time constantly. With one hand, let him hold on to his feet, and with the other hand, continue working. एक हाथ में ईश्वर को पकड़ो और एक हाथ में सारे संसार की काम करो। भीड़ बास को देखा कभी? Maybe you go by your own car, but I think you don't close your eyes. How people hang from the bus, because Kolkata is a overcrowded city. जो कंडक्टर है ना, टिकट कलेक्ट करते हैं, वो एक हाथ ऐसे करके पकड़ के अपना टिकट आपका 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 is hanging. In our childhood, there were limited games. Football, cricket, and some local games, Grammo khela, Budi choa, কে কাকে ধরতে পারে, আর লাঠি দিয়ে লাল লাঠি লাল লাঠি লাল লাঠি এরকম ছিল। হ্যাঁ, গুলি ডান্ডা ছিল, যেটা স্বামী বিবেকানন্দ খেলেছে। So who can catch who will be caught, he will be out of the game. But what is the way to save yourself? बांचने का रास्ता क्या था? नहीं, बूढ़ी बैठा हुआ था, उसको जो छू के रखेगा उसको कोई आउट नहीं कर पाएगा. If you don't get out of the snarl and want to enjoy the world's rasam, जगत की रस कौन ना पीना चाहते. परिवार की जो रस है, बचपन में पिता माता भाई बहन, थोड़ा बड़ा होने के बाद बॉयफ्रेंड गर्लफ्रेंड एंड ऑल दोस, उससे और बड़ा होने के बाद स्त्री, उससे बाद संतान, उसके बाद नाती पोती. इसका जो रस है ये कौन ना पीना चाहते हैं. लेकिन हम लोग संसार समुंदर में डूब जाते हैं. तो इसलिए बोल रहे हैं एक हाथ में भगवान को पकड़ो और एक हाथ में संसार को. तो nobody can make you out of the samsara and anything else. So then he must go through it all, constantly remembering the name of Lord to encourage others and to sustain himself. Let him keep smiling even through the most gruesome experiences. Thus, let him spend his time constantly. With one hand, let him hold on to his feet, and with the other hand, continue working. There is no other way. Insulated with loving contemplation of him and his glory, let him go through life, meeting bravely and efficiently all the problems that stand crowding around him. They are all expressions of his residual prarabdha. He cannot escape them. He must live through them. How he will get the strength? Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.